All right, here we are back on site. We all were on different vacations last week. Scott, what'd you do?
Cross-country road trip.
Cross-country road trip, racked in 3,000 miles, hiked half of it.
Yeah.
Steve, how was vacation?
Oh, it's perfect.
What'd you do?
Better be back though.
Would you do better to be back?
Long Beach Island, New Jersey.
We'll edit that out so his wife doesn't hear that. And I was in Maine, and now we are back in our happy place of building a backyard. So, kind of all the finishing touches to work on. So Steve, he's working on our bar top over there. We got Scott slapping up some adorned stone. Awesome product. And I'm getting our lights run around and set up, and yeah, we'll start putting all the pieces together. See if we can make a proper outdoor living space. Cool. All right, Scott, what are we working on, man?
Alright, we got some Premier Stone by a door, Denali, and I'm setting it up on this wall.
It's a mouthful.
It's a tongue twister. But I'm setting it up on this wall here. The way we do that, we slap some glue on it. Once we get the glue on, we'll bring it over, set it on top of our row that's already existing. Should already be level. Bring it on over, lay it on top. We throw our little level on top of it here. And actually, that's pretty good right there.
I had no doubts. Never a doubt.
Then we take our screws. And Zach was so kind to help me out by marking our studs in the back of the wall here. We sink a screw. And then wherever there isn't a stud, we just throw it in until it spins, just to keep holding it in place. We do about 4 per block, just to make sure it doesn't come loose and fall out. Just like that, we're good to go.
Love it. Alright, we got Scott working on our riser lights for our steps here. We are using Puck 22s by Inlight. They're super easy to work with. Basically, all we got to do is, once we have all of our placements marked out, you drill a hole with, we use a 7/8 paddle bit, and send the wire through. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. And get the light in the hole. We use a little rubber mallet. Give it a tappity tap tap tap, and sometimes it takes a little bit, but once that's in, then we'll go from the underside and hook them up with the little attachment that they come with. It's like ridiculously easy. Also, before we start drilling holes, we go ahead and mark everything out with our painter's tape. That way we can like visually look at it and see, yes, I got my lights in the spot that I want them to be. It all makes sense, they're even. Just that the whole layout actually goes together and works, because once we start drilling through those fascia boards, the only other option is to replace the whole fascia board, which we don't want to be doing. So yeah, so we're gonna start drilling holes, and then we'll go underneath, hook them all up. We hook them up live so that we can make sure that they're all working as we're doing it, and that way if one's a little wonky, we can address it right then and there, not when we turn the whole thing on and can't figure out why one's not working. So yeah. that's the idea, and we'll keep rock and roll with that.
All right, I am underneath the deck right now, hooking up these in lights, and I have to go all the way over there, plug them in, and connect them. So I'll check back in once I get over there. All right, I just finished the long side, and now I have to get around this corner, crawl my way underneath there, and hook up the lights over there. Note to future self, don't forget about the lights in this riser before we have to do stuff like this. This is our connector. You unscrew the top, take your little gray piece out. What I like to do is I take the wire, push it right on top like that, send it down, kind of hold it somewhat flat, screw it on, plug her in.
We got light!
And there we go, just like that. 1 out of 4.
What?
I'm talking to the GoPro.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's all good. All right, that is all 4 done. All of them are connected like so.
What?
I'm talking to the GoPro. Apparently people don't understand that I have this thing down here. All right. Made it out. Absolutely filthy. Let's go check on the lights though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You poor. I'm a little dirty.
All right, Steve, what are we working on here?
So we're working on putting in some cut-in bracing for our bar here. So the issue we have is a little bit racked and a little bit twisted, so we wanted to straighten it up and get it nice and plumb. So the first way we had it was the example we got over here. So we just scabbed the 2x. Once we got it to right where we wanted it on the outside, the problem with that is when we go to wrap it with the deck boards, it's too wide. So in order to keep it for 3.5 inches wide, we're gonna do some cut-in bracing instead, which is this style. So what we ended up doing is just marking where we're gonna put our brace, taking our circular saw, cutting 1.5 inch depth across all of the parts, all of the studs there, cleaned it up with the multi-tool, and then screwed the bracing in.
Word. And that was what we're gonna start doing over here. So we got the temp brace in, now we'll cut out the rest and rock and roll from there. Cool.
It is final stretch time on this job. Basically busting through a ton of punch list stuff today, and then we'll be doing a big cleanup and grading and everything tomorrow, getting seed down, all of those things. But one of the things we had to do is we're adding some trim pieces to the bottom of these posts, which is what Steve is doing. One thing though is our patio has a little bit of a taper, so basically we got to figure out where level is and then make lines and cut to the same pitch that the patio is. That way when it all is done it looks flat and normal at the top. So that's what Steve's doing. He's got 1, 2, 3 posts to do, and then those will be done. So cool.
All right, working on our bar top, which is getting cable railing going, wrapping around this corner. So the way we're doing that is we've got our post that's gonna go here, that's gonna be our end post, and the cable going this way. It's gonna go through this support and terminate here on this end. So typically cable railing, you come with prefab posts, you just run the cables through, but we're making it a little bit different this way. So what we're gonna do, or what I did, is took the laser and made a couple marks, got a string line going now, but I want to make sure that all of my holes line up as best as possible. So we're doing what is called a storyboard. So I lined this up, got all my marks on from from the post, transferred them over to this, and then I can just line this up next to my line and make marks as needed. Go the whole way up through, take this storyboard, go to this side, so then we know that they're all the same, and then take it and put it over there. Then we'll take, once the marks are up, take a drill, start this way, get about halfway, and then go that way. And that way the hole's lined up, and we can just send the cable right through this, and then prep for the cable ends where they terminate over on that side. So that's how we do cable rail inside the bar top. We're here. We got Nick with Parme. Is it Parme or Parme? Parme. I was way off. I've only known him for like 3 years. He's getting our electrical finally hooked up. That way we can plug our lights in. The client will have access out here to an exterior plug. And yeah, I literally was waiting this morning, just drinking my coffee, waiting for him to call. You good, man?
All good, brother.
Right on, right on.
It's all you.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Welcome to this outdoor space we just wrapped up. We worked kind of hard, and now I decided just to relax. But let's show you around. We've got privacy, because there was a giant tree there. That tree's gone. We like our neighbors, but sometimes a little bit of privacy is not too bad. So these are all decorators' privacy panels that we built into this entire beam structure. We've got in-light casting some up-down lights on all the posts. We also got our hanging egg chairs, because who doesn't want to relax in that? We've got a Dornstone by the Premiere series. Sean, good job. We also got a bunch of different Teco block pavers going on. We got our diamond here in onyx black, chestnut brown. It kind of blends its way into some blue grande in the Cafe Crema. It's a fancy name. And then our border is the Westmont. That brings us up onto the deck. We've got Tundra, we've got Kaya, we've got Costa, all of which decorators can't argue with decorators. Doesn't matter what you do, it just pops. And now we've got the brain of the whole thing. We've got our outdoor kitchen. We'll have some potted plants in there, and then come around to this side. We've got our giant Blackstone-esque grill, drawers opening there, Costa on that. That blends in to this bar top that we got going on. We ran the cable rail right through, and that is pretty much it. This one is ready. We're gonna turn the keys over to the homeowner, let them take it over. It is now their space, and yeah, I'm excited for them to have some pretty dope parties on this one. It's definitely meant for it. So that's it. That's the deck. Took some time, but we got it done. Guys killed it. Here we are. Is your phone out of your pocket?
Yeah. Damn, that shit don't want to come off.
Nope. Good?
Yeah, that'll do. Thank you, sir.